made you just?
Yeah.
What was the straw that just said, "I'm going to vote for Trump and I'm going to write this"? And I believe you are wise enough to know that there had been some pushback, right? So tell me, so for you, you had to be fed up, right? Because you knew there would be an outcome to this. You're not. I don't think you're
Yeah,
naive.
I was really fed up. I was extremely fed up. And basically, yeah, I've worked in Democratic campaigns a long time. And, I would kind of explain it as like a process that's been slowly and then suddenly.
Hmm.
I first started feeling disillusioned with the Democratic Party in around the summer of 2020 and 2021. And just some of the personal experiences that I had working on campaigns with regards to DEI and identity politics and just kind of like being abused by other staff members around that time. And, and then it coupled that with just seeing behind the scenes the hypocrisy that the Democrats have when it comes to espousing progressive values and, being, they like to pretend like they're like pro-worker, pro-working class, but then at the same time, I would spend 8-9 hours a day on the phone with supposedly progressive candidates who would say something completely different to a donor or do everything they can to get in touch with the Soroses or, you know what I mean? So it's a combination of just seeing them not adhere to their economic, progressive, populist values, right? Which is what I think somebody like Bernie represented when he ran in 2016, and instead basically trade that in for a party that just represents identity politics and, for lack of a better term, wokeness. And it just completely felt hollow. And when I went to the DNC in August, I think I really had my breaking point when I was watching Oprah Winfrey speak and just how out of touch it was, and the fact that this billionaire Hollywood person, who's so far removed from her original experience of growing up poor in Mississippi, that they chose her to be the messenger to Americans of, getting their economic lives back on track. And I come from a very working class background myself. I'm a first generation college student. Neither of my parents went to college. A lot of people in my family are in unions. And I thought about my grandma back home in Missouri and my mom who live on Social Security. And, they voted for Obama and they both have since switched to Donald Trump. And I thought about how much they've been struggling with paying for groceries. And the Democratic message just seems so out of step with the reality of their lives.